As you guys can see, I just got here at the gym, so I'm taking my pre-workout. It's a little bit earlier. It's like around 10:30 in the morning. I wanted to get my workout in a little bit earlier because I have a couple things to do later on in the day, and got to make sure I have enough time for that. So I'm going to be working out back and biceps, and I'm going to show you guys a couple of tips that helped me feel my back a little bit more whenever I had back days. Because whenever I started first working out my back, I struggled in making sure that my back was engaged. I struggled in making sure that, you know, I was actually feeling my back and not my biceps whenever I worked out. Because whenever I started working out my back, I honestly felt it all in my biceps. So hopefully these tips that I give you guys inside of the gym helps you on your next back day. You can't beat pina colada flavored pre-workout. Okay guys, it's time to start the workout. So I'm going to be going through this workout and giving you guys tips as I'm going along, just because it's going to be kind of all over the place. I just want to focus on getting a good pump instead of like making like a cool, getting cool angles and all that good stuff. So what we're going to start off with is going to be some pull-ups. Now I'm going to do 5 sets of 8. So my tip for pull-ups is to kind of act like your hand is a hook instead of actually using your thumbs and gripping the whole bar. So what you want to do is kind of grip the bar like this. I'll show you guys when I'll get like good angles of it whenever I'm doing the pull-ups. But what you want to do is act like your hands are hooks. Take your thumbs completely out of the movement to make sure that your back is getting the most work it could possibly get. Of course, you're going to be using your biceps in the movement, but what you want to do is try to make sure that your biceps aren't taking over the movement, because that was one of the things I had a problem with whenever I used to do back. Whenever I started first working out my back, I would always, my biceps would always take over because I would always be incorporating different muscle groups because I just didn't know how to hook my hands. So whenever I do back now, my hands are always hooked. I never use my thumbs whatsoever. It's either overhand or neutral grip. That's what I find. That's what I found works best for activating my back. So we're gonna do 5 sets of 8. Let's start. Okay guys, so now we're gonna move on to some barbell rows, some bent over barbell rows. So once again, like I said, whenever I go through back days, I treat my hands as hooks. So I take my thumbs completely out of the equation. So as I set up, you're gonna see that my thumbs are not on the bar whatsoever. It's gonna be hook grip like this. But another thing I want to explain about back day is that you do not want to try and go exceedingly heavy whenever you're working out back. So right now we have 225 pounds on the bar. I could get like 315, I could get 275 to 315 on the bar and do it for bent over rows, but my form is gonna be compromised. So if I were to do 315, it would look something like this. I'll grab it, I'll be like, as you guys can obviously tell, I'm like incorporating different muscles. I'm using like leg drive, I'm standing all the way up, and I'm like, it's not working out my back the way it should. However, I have 225 pounds on the bar. That's moderate weight for me. So I'm able to get full control over the weight, and that's gonna help activate my back even more. So once again, hook grip, 225 pounds, moderate weight for me, and we're gonna start doing the lift. So it's gonna be about 4 sets of 8. So notice, once again, hook grip. This is like one of the more crucial parts of working out your back. Not hook grip, but like make sure your hands are looking like hooks. Grab the bar. Can't describe what my life is like when she asks about it. Scary whenever I close my eyes at night. Waking up and talking to statements about my private life. I can never sleep till morning. I'm on my quiet nights. The rest of shit. So as you can tell, I wasn't swinging and moving around everywhere. Everything was pretty stationary, and I had full control of the weight. So as I was coming up, it wasn't just falling down. I was able to control it on the way down. So that's like one of my tips for bent over barbell rows. Okay guys, so this is going to be the last tip I give you guys. So what we're going to be doing is some landmine rows, but I want to show you guys something that you should be doing with every single row motion that you do. Now, specifically for the landmine rows, you want to make sure that you're using 25-pound plates, because if you're using 45-pound plates, let me show you guys, look. If I came all the way down here, the 45 would already be touching and I wouldn't be able to get a full range of motion. So that's the reason why we're using the 25, because it allows me to go all the way down and get the full stretch of the lat. So what I want you guys to focus on whenever you're doing any type of rowing movement is to make sure that your elbows are getting past your back. If you're coming right here, you're not going to be doing as much if your elbow was coming past your back. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. So I think it'll be better this way. So if you come over here on this side, pay attention to my elbow and it's going to clear my back. So we're right here, pushing myself a little bit further away from the barbell. And as I'm pulling, you're gonna see my elbow pop up behind my back. So as I'm pulling it, pop up, we're good. Pop up, we're good. Pop up, we're good. Pop up, we're good. So like, you don't wanna do this. You see that? Like my elbow is not clearing my back whatsoever, and that means we're not getting the full range of motion from the movement. So once again, make sure that your elbow is clearing your back, and that's a good sign if you're getting the full range of motion. All right. So we're gonna do 5 sets of this, 5 sets of 8 on the Landmine Rows, and then that's gonna conclude like the back movement. After that, we're gonna move on to biceps. But I mean, like biceps are pretty self-explanatory. Okay guys, that's gonna wrap up the back portion of this workout. Now you guys are probably like, that was really short, but that's the point, because tomorrow I'm gonna be benching. I'm gonna be using a lot of my back. I wanna make sure that my back is fresh enough to do so. So it's just like a quick little pump. Now we're gonna move on to biceps. I'm not gonna really explain anything for biceps. Biceps are pretty self-explanatory, so I'll show you guys a couple of movements that I'm gonna be doing to finish up this back and bicep workout.
So good, I couldn't let them fall free. I know you do that, now you get a college degree. Bet nobody that you don't know you're free, right? You know you only do that with me, right? Yeah.
God is one funny motherfucker. A true comedian, you gotta love him, you gotta trust him. I might be bugging, infomercials and no sleep.
Could I get these in the size 11 and a half? 11 and a half?
All right, man. You have a great day.
Awesome, thank you.
See you next time.
Okay, so I get a lot of questions asking if I still do the custom bands, and I do, but I do them very seldomly. So like, I'll get a couple orders, and I'll look at them, and I'm like, okay, this idea seems dope, and it seems doable pretty quickly, so I'll do it, but it's like, I don't do it a lot these days just because it takes a lot of time to get it done. But got the pair of Vans I came here for the mall for. Now I'm just shopping around a little bit just to see if there's anything else around here. One of the things I love the most about having a car is the fact that every couple of months I have to spend $50 to $70 on changing the oil in my car. I just love it, you know? I just love spending money on things that just really do not matter to me, you know? Just getting an oil change, I have to do that. I just love that about having a car. I hope my car is happy now that it got its little diaper changed. Gosh, man, every time I got in the car, like my car would give me a signal, you need to change your oil. It's like, okay, fam, I'll change a little diaper. Stop complaining. First world problems. Okay, guys, now we're here at Walgreens. I need to pick up more body wash. I ran out. Don't want to be smelly and dirty. I can't wash myself with water. Right here. Perfect. This is a major key right here. You got to get that Dove Purely Pampering Nurturing Body Wash. Ooh, nutrient moisture. If you guys were wondering how I keep my skin extra chocolatey, it's the Dove. You know what? Okay guys, now that we're all showered up and cleaned up, I'm gonna show you guys the stuff that I picked up from the mall. All right, so I went to a store called Think Geek. I'm sure you guys have seen it on my channel before, but let me pull out the 3 shirts that I got. So we got this Baby Groot shirt. I'm probably gonna make into a workout shirt. I'm probably gonna cut it off and make a cut off, but we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. We got Baby Groot over here. And then the next shirt that we have is, I honestly, I'm gonna be straight up, I did not watch The Sandlot. I didn't really watch The Sandlot, but I do remember this kid in like a lot of different videos. So I got this, probably gonna make it into another cutoff. And then the last shirt that we have here is a Deadpool anti-hero shirt. So yeah, these are the 3 shirts that I picked up from Think Geek. All right, I think this is a good spot to end the vlog. Now, I'm actually surprised because I actually ended the vlog. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock? Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. The playoffs haven't started yet. There's a couple things I need to get done. I need to answer some more emails. I need to get started on these pairs of shoes. What else? Oh, Also, I have a new shirt that's going to be releasing like in the next week and a half or so, maybe 2 weeks. So it's the Rise and Grind t-shirts. So if you guys do not follow me on Twitter, I tend to put Rise and Grind every single morning to kind of start off my day and make sure that I have the proper attitude. Like, you know, it's a pretty well-known phrase, like Rise and Grind, and I made it into a t-shirt. So I'll have the design probably popping up on the screen here or there, somewhere around on the screen, so you guys can check out what's going to be coming in the next week or so. But yeah, this video is coming to an end, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like always, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Get better today. I'm out.
Yesterday I got a call like from my dog like 101. Said they killed his only son because of insufficient funds.